At UFC Vegas 4, Mike Perry defeated Mickey Gall via unanimous decision. After the fight, he said he wants to train with Yoel Romero to fight Darren Till at middleweight.
I kind of want to work with Yoel Romero. I want to get some beef inside of myself to feel that 185-pound weight class. I want to learn how to fight one of the best guys there so that I could fight a middleweight Englishman. You know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. I want to fight that guy. He doesn't deserve to have his name come out of my mouth. He's a despicable person, and I can't lie. I'm not that big. I need to feel that I do want to train with Yoel Romero. He knows I want to come out there. We got the same management team, him and Jorge Masvidal. Obviously, you know, there's potential matchups. I could fight any man on this planet, so it really doesn't matter.
At UFC Vegas 4, Dustin Poirier defeated Dan Hooker via unanimous decision. Khabib Nurmagomedov reacted to the fight and posted this on his Twitter saying, "Congratulations at Dustin Poirier, great fight." Dustin Poirier responded back saying, "Thank you, champ." Just recently, Dana White gave a preview of Fight Island. He posted this on his Twitter saying, "Fight Island, baby. #YasIsland." Javier Mendez on the AKA podcast speaks on Justin Gaethje as an opponent for Khabib.
Neither one of them really. He's so different. I mean, he's like, you know, Barbosa would be the most dangerous striker out of all the guys, I think, in my opinion, because he was fast, he was quick. But Gaethje's a blood and guts type guy that's in your face, but leg kicks really well. No, they're different, man. Barbosa and him might be the closest to each other, but they're still different.
Without the punches.
They're still different. Yeah. They're still different.
Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast speaks on Paige VanZant fighting out her UFC contract.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Paige VanZant there, because I was watching an interview this morning on ESPN with Ariel Helwani, I think it was, and she's talking about how she's fighting out a contract, talking about how I made more money on Dancing with the Stars than all of my UFC fights combined, so I'm fighting out my contract.
You wouldn't have gotten on Dancing with the Stars without being in the UFC. I mean,
would not have got a sniff of Dancing with the Stars if you weren't on the UFC. So it's all, you know, it all opens doors. You know, you get a platform and that opens other doors. It's like me with my fighting. I wouldn't have this podcast. I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't be doing acting roles. That all came from fighting and people watching that and recognizing and, you know, liking what you do, and therefore it gives you more opportunities. It all starts with the fighting. And Paige VanZant, she's playing a risky game there. I wish her all the best. She's a lovely girl, but she's got a really tough fight against Amanda Ribas. And I don't know, you know, saying I'm going to go out there and test the free agency, that's all well and good, but you want to go to the free agency on a win. You don't want to go on there on a loss. Yeah, so what weight division is she? She's strawweight, 115, and the champion is Zhang Weili, Jan Jacek, Rose Namajunas. Yeah, with the greatest of respect, I don't see her. I mean, she's a good fighter. She had some good wins.
Now.
I don't. Oh, she's 125 now. Kanel Shevchenko. There's no one taking out Shevchenko at 125, so that's not a knock on Paige.
Jorge Masvidal on his Instagram live speaks on who has hit him the hardest out of his opponents.
It's a good question. Hardest punch you've taken, who threw
it? He never caught me clean in the fight, but I felt his raw power and I was like, man, this guy's got good pop. It was Paul Daly, man.
I thought you were going to say Ben Askren, I swear to God.
Paul Daly had good pop, man. Also, was a little lighter in my career this time, but I remember him hitting me in the arms a couple times that I saw his left foot coming, and I could feel his thud, you know, how he like moved me to the side. Let me see who else. James Krause landed like a decent right hand over here, but it was more like the placement. It was like around here. It was more like the placement where he got me than the actual raw power.
What about Till?
Till, man. Yeah, actually, yeah. That's who I would definitely say. Till has the most power of anybody that I've faced so far. I remember his lead hand. He's very well balanced. It wasn't just like his straight left is powerful. His lead hand, when he hit me with a jab, it felt like a regular person's right hand. You know, like just like a regular right hand. It was like thudding the jab.
I remember that fight. You went down. He was just like, oh shit. You smiled at him though.
Till, no, for a fact, it's between the British fighters, I guess. Till and Daly, but I'm gonna lean towards Till. Till definitely's got a little bit more pop.
Curtis Blaydes on the Luke Thomas show responds to Dana White's comments about his performance at UFC Vegas 3.
He doesn't like me for 2 reasons. For 3 reasons. A, I speak my mind. He doesn't like that. B, my style, what I bring to the octagon. It's very grappling heavy. And see, because I do believe that I don't get it to play with, and I don't speak on that. So he's just using this to try and like make me feel bad, I guess, and like so I won't speak out again. But it's not gonna work because like wrong is wrong, and when I have a platform, I'm able to speak on it. I want to speak on it. Like he's wrong for paying the whole roster, like what, 18% of revenue? He wrong, and I'm still gonna speak on it. Well, one thing that might be nice is like he knows we're not getting paid enough, and then he takes away our option to get like big money out of sponsors because we got the Reebok deal. Let's just do away with the Reebok deal. Bring back banners, bring back fighters there. I don't want to represent the sponsors on their gear. Bring back that, because that's. And I got into the UFC like a year after the Reebok deal. I never got to reap the benefits, but I heard some guys were getting like $100,000 from outside sponsors. And that money dried up when Reebok deal hit. So give us the option to get outside sponsors to pay us big money again. Give us that. That's a start. There's a lot, like, I know this is the taboo word and we're never supposed to speak of it, but a union. Every other major sports league has a union. So I think that's probably the only way for us to really get what we want, but I don't know how it's going to happen.
Nobody knows where is Skinny Boy. Skinny Boy is hiding. Show up, Skinny Boy. Let's fight. I'm ready. Put these hands on your face, mother.
Why laugh? Why? Oh, king of.
Paige VanZant on the Ariel Helwani's MMA show explains why she's going to test free agency.
There wasn't any more. I don't think. I pretty much leave everything to my management team. You know, I'm working with first round management now. I'm having a brand new relationship, and you know, I'm so focused on this last fight. I put the reins in their hands, and I was just like, you guys figure it out. I'm gonna go fight, and then we'll go from there. So there was never from me talk of re-signing before this fight. I had my heart set. Nobody was gonna change my mind that I'm fighting my contract out. I don't know where my future lies. I truly don't. And I think that's kind of an exciting thing in my life. I've been with the UFC for 6 years now, and I've never, you know, through this time, I mean, I'm actually, which is crazy, I'm still on the same contract that I was on before I fought Rose when I was 22 years old, and I'm 26 now. So somehow through injuries, through me being on Dancing with the Stars, through all the TV work I've done, and throughout all of this, I've been on the exact same contract since I was 22. And that's the contract I signed when I was 22, but I just feel like a regular extension isn't what I want. And I want to prove my worth and my value, and I want a brand new contract. And I'm really excited to get that opportunity and really test the free agency, because how do you know what your value is unless you can go test it amongst all the other sharks?
My mentor and coach John Danar always told me that having skills without confidence, it's like having a lot of money in your bank account with no way of accessing it. Confidence is a state of mind and grows with good preparation. To me, it is always best to do a little bit a lot than a lot a little bit. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It is knowing that you have what you need to succeed. So if you have a big upcoming challenge ahead of you, my best advice would be prepare yourself the best you can and put on a mask and fake it until you make it. Guys, stay safe and healthy. Have a nice weekend.
Let's go.
What are your thoughts on Dillon Danis? Dillon Danis, you know, he's 2-0, but everything I just said, he's doing. You know, he's got almost 1 million followers, you know, so I think he's doing it right. However, that doesn't necessarily translate into the cage, especially if he's fighting somebody from the Pitbull brothers. So, as a fighter, still he ain't beating any of my fighters, but I like his ability to sell a fight or pick a fight.